who are now sitting here, Mr. Arun Kaur and Modeswar Alam, and all the faculty members and all the students. I express my heartiest thanks and Shubho Diwali. Okay. Now, in Bengali, there is a famous song by Lata Mangeshkar. Because initially there was one music, Rabindranath Tagore, Eki Lavanya, and there is another song by harmonium. Both are Rabindra Sangeet. Borisho Dhara Maje Shantiro Bari. I noticed it. So one song from Lata Mangeshkar. সব কথা বলা হলো বাকি কিছু রয়ে গেল বলিতে. The two main speaker and this video stated many things, but till there is something residue. I will say the residue portion. সব কথা বলা হলো মানে someone told everything, still there is something residue. I will see the residue part. Now, Mr. Arun Kaur and Modeswar Alam stated many things about the general ideas, and particularly Modeswar Alam stated many things about legal matters, legal jargon. What is difference between livelihood and commercial purpose, law-engineering words, case laws. Sometimes I think this is a classroom. And next, difference between contract of service, contract for service. Very typical matter. The difference between appeal, revision,
review,
and there is another part also, review. Very critical distinction, all these things. But I do not go through all these legal jargons. This Consumer Protection Act 1986, for this reason, we observe every year National Consumer Day, 24th of December. Prior to that, no observation of National Legal Service Day, because the act was implemented on 24th of December 1986, and henceforth every year, the government of India, government of West Bengal, memorize this day as National Consumer Day. But prior to 1986, there are some laws who deals all these goods matter. That is Sale of Goods Act 1930. And from where he told one Latin maxim, caveat emptor, buyers beware. But prior to that, I say one incident. All of you perhaps heard the name of Param Purush Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansadev at Dakshineshwar. In the year 1885, not 1986, in the year 18, one of his followers came to him with a clay pot, matir hari, where in the round there is a small hole. But the seller anyhow managed this hole by putting some clay there and sold it to his follower. And when the follower came for making rice thereon, he gave water, and water is boiled, and after few minutes, water drops is coming from that clay pot. And he complained that matter that someone else purchased this pot. How can I prepare rice for you? তখনকার দিনে মাটির হাঁড়িতেই রান্না হতো. Then Ramakrishna asked that person, who purchased this from the market? And he came, and then he told one thing. Remember, this is the main awareness of this Consumer Affairs Department. He told simply, very simply, ভক্ত হবি বলে বোকা হবি, হাবা হবি। Remember this. ভক্ত হবি বলে, being my follower, you cannot be a fool. You cannot be a dumb. The seller duped you because that is their practice in your life. Alert, alert, and avert. Otherwise, you cannot be successful in life also, not only in purchasing books and articles. And then again, he says something. We nowadays in retail store or like this big mall, purchase one, get one, buy one, get one. And Ramakrishna told that also to that follower. Don't forget to ask found from the seller. He told found, the Bengali one, means buy one, get one. When you purchase muri, then you must ask from the seller, give me longer. Buy one, get one. When you purchase muri, ask longer as found. Think at that day, 1885, the concept is still going on. Remember this. And now, one thing, Sale of Books Act. But what are the books? As per definition, foods under Food Safety Act. And what is good? Movable property. Both of them told. In Bengali, the term is drobbo and ponno. But there are certain articles who are not within the ambit of goods under Consumer Act. Mr. Alam says land, other things. Now I say one song from Bhupen Hazarika. Remember it. The very famous song from Bhupen Hazarika about the term porno, goods, which is not within the ambit of Sale of Books Act nor Consumer Protection Act. But still it is a porno. He used the term porno, goods. How many heard this? Manus Manusher Jonno, Bhupen Hazarika? Yes. Stand up, stand up. Can you sing? Manus Manusher Jonno, have you heard it? Yes, then I tell you. Okay, sit down, thank you. In that song, মানুষ মানুষের জন্য, জীবন জীবনের জন্য একটু কি সহানুভূতি দিতে পারে না? Then second line, very remember this second line, second stanza. মানুষ মানুষকে পণ্য করে, মানুষ মানুষকে জীবিকা করে. The term জীবিকা very time heard by Mr. Alam, livelihood. Remember this. মানুষ মানুষকে পণ্য করে, মানুষ মানুষকে জীবিকা করে. The person become a commodity. The person become a goods. How it is possible? Because they are selling person to some another person, either brothel or to some XYZ. And for them, the man or woman or even the child is nothing but a commodity, goods. And that goods, as sung by Bhupen Hazarika, is not within the ambit of Sale of Books Act or Consumer Protection Act. So remember this, these are excluded. And for them, what is the law? Traffic law. The entire police authority is doing this, trafficking. From selling, transporting men, women, boys, girls from here to there. And some person are doing this, there is another act, Organ Transplantation Act. They cut the organ and sell it. Even the blood, plasma, organ, selling it. And these are not within the ambit of CP Act. Okay? Now, Nak Chabi Nak Pasa, have you heard this video?
Yes.
Yes. And they invested their money to some non-banking companies, NBFC, non-banking financial company. And what is the result in the fact? This company has no existence at all. And finally, they lost everything. Even nowadays, many persons are invested so many cheat funds. So many cheat funds, even nowadays. And there is one song from Hemanto Mukhopadhyay, a very famous song. During my course of experience of 40 years as officer, I seen this person become very sad, remorse, because he lost his everything. And in that Hemanto Kumar song, that is also a very famous song. Nil Akasher Nichei Prithibi. How many heard this? Nil Akasher Nichei Prithibi? Prithibiর পরেই নীল আকাশ. Yes, our sir heard this. And in that song, after few lines, it is written. It is sung like this. I translate it in English, but at first I say it Bengali, what is sung by Hemanto Mukhopadhyay. তুমি কি দেখেছো মানুষের কান্না? তুমি কি দেখেছো মানুষের হাহাকার? তুমি কি দেখেছো মানুষের অশ্রু? That three term, কান্না, অশ্রু, almost same. And hahakkar, the deep sigh. Have you heard deep sigh of person? Have you seen the tears, the cries of person? Those persons, they lost everything. They left the showroom with a deep sigh. Our awareness program, our seminar is this, that we must have the deep sigh, sorrow, suffering, so that none can invest such type of non-banking financial company. Before it, you check RBI, IRDA, SEBI guidelines, all these things we have to check. But how many people check this? Think of it. Now another video is there. In a scooter or bike, the wife came later, and what the husband says, this is your surokha, this cash memo, this bill, this voucher, this receipts. That protects you, consumer protection, that protects you. But think of it in practical sense. From Writers Building, if you come straight to Raj Bhavan, from Writers Building to Raj Bhavan, still now, when you go today, you will see it. There are many sellers and there are many buyers who purchase from them, never take any receipt. Neither they gave any receipt, nor the buyer asks any receipt. Entire thing is going on in front of Kolkata from Writers Building to Raj Bhavan. So many articles are going on. Winter is coming. Now so many iron heater or hot spring, all like this will sell. 100 rupees, 200 rupees, whatever it may be. This Diwali is going on. So many lamps are selling there. They will never issue a bill, voucher, receipt. How is going on? Think of our level of awareness. You are the promising advocate, you have to think of it. If I am not aware, alert, aware, how can I say to my litigants? Now, this is not the from Writers Building to Raj Bhavan. This is everywhere. Now in rural areas, this is urban area, rural areas, one famous song is there. This receipt matter. One famous song is there. Asa Bhosle. Very famous song. Before starting this famous song, Asa Bhosle is lady player, woman player. But before starting this song, there is a male figure in that song. That male figure is husband, saying to his wife, going to a fair. We say in Bengali, Mela. Now think of this song. And remember this, how this picture is going on. Calcutta I say, and now rural area I say. How this type of going on. In this Asa Bhosle song, the male figure is said, Haga, Mela jaba naki? Ki ba? And then Asa Bhosle start his song. I cannot play it, but I say the word song. What you are asking from Lala? I am husband, what I purchase from you? So he says, Resmi Churi. Now if you go around West Bengal, so many melas is going on and so many Resmi Churis are selling. So many cosmetics are selling every day in the mela. Is there any cash memo?
No.
Bill, voucher, receipt? You see the picture of Calcutta? See the picture of mela. We have to think. And now one basic thing from law side, just like Madhesar Alam, I asked one basic thing. In which branch of law, Consumer Protection Act? In which branch of law? It is whether it is civil, criminal, but in which branch of law? Quasi-civil. In which branch of law the Consumer Protection Act lies?
Quasi-civil. Quasi-civil.
No. I typed it quasi-civil. Tort. Have you heard this term, tort?
Yes.
Yes. This tort, and within tort, this Consumer Protection Act. So we have to think of all these things. Otherwise, we cannot develop myself. Now, e-commerce is stated something, and that woman who ordered something from Gurgaon to give his parents on his wedding anniversary, the gold watch. Now that woman, that daughter also suffered. So before purchasing e-commerce, direct selling, we have to think twice. We have to alert much more, because they are not only, they stated misleading advertisement, they are also doing unfair contract. So when you think misleading advertisement, unfair contract, e-commerce, all these things, we have to think much more than twice. Check all these data. From what who sent from Gurgaon, this type of thing. I firmly believe that is not any reputed company. A reputed company never loses name and fame, goodwill. That is called when you allure. মানুষকে লোভ দেখানো বা মানুষকে প্রলোভনে ফেলা, all this misleading advertisement, unfair contract to some extent, there is some times of allurement, and the man duped due to because that allurement. বেশি সুদের লোভে, never go to any company to get more interest. All these NBFC are doing this. All these companies are doing this. And there is again one famous song of Samal Mitro. we should not go to any types of allurement. If we go to allurement, much interest, much gift, much benefit, less cost, think how it is possible. But they are doing everything by way of misleading advertisement. There is one poem of Sukanta Bhattacharya. Have you heard the name of Sukanta Bhattacharya? Runner, Runner, yes, famous song. And that Sukanta Bhattacharya told in his poem, Bhajal, 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 deshta bhore geche bhajale. Think of it. And what Syamal Mitra told in his song, Bhomra, I stay in English also. Bhomra jasne sekhane. Bhomra means he told the bee, never go to that flower to seek nectar. অর্থাৎ কোন মৌমাছি যেন সেই ফুলে না যায় মধু সংগ্রহ করতে, ভোমরা যাস না সেখানে। So we have to think this song also, because they stated everything in our life. As a bee, we cannot go to any petal, any flower to seek nectar, মধু খাবার জন্য আমি চলে গেলাম সেখানে মৌমাছি হয়ে। He will, there is a trap, and he will caught in that trap. And in the second line of that song in Syamal Mitra, what is stated? ভোমরা যাস না সেখানে, ফুলের মধু খেতে অনেক কাঁটার জ্বালা, তুই যাস না সেখানে। Second time he is repeating, never go to that place. If you are totally unaware about any company, firm, authority, whatever it may be, don't make any liaison with them. And cybercrime stated the same thing. Cybercrime stated the same thing. Don't make any connection with any person to whom you have never seen naturally. To whom you have never seen naturally. সত্যি সত্যি জৈবিক ভাবে যদি কোনো মানুষকে তুমি না দেখে থাকো, don't make any connection.
আমাদের না করছে বলছে জাস্ট একবার আমাদের জানিয়ে দিত এরকম খারাপ আছে এটাই এটা করে নিস, তারপর দাদা মানে বলো তখন খেয়াল করিনি করছি, সেটা তো ভালো জিনিস না না কর, একদম 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 ভালো
So we must remember that whatever we learn from this seminar, we must remember it. And second thing is ripple effect. In this auditorium, 3 persons and myself drop 1 stones in the entire pond. The stone will go downwards, and there is this ring will come. That is called ripple effect, and it will go to the bank of that pond. Whatever we learn from this, the stones thrown by us during this 130 and now this 320. That the ripple effect, the ball, the circle must go to the bank. That means behind the auditorium in your life. And from that, you will get, not only you get much, but it will be helpful to your society. Thank you very much.